Good evening, my friends. How are you all out there this Sunday evening? I hope you're feeling well. Hope you've had your dinners. Not had mine yet, unfortunately, you know, but I'll be getting something quite shortly. Have we anybody online yet? Well, if you are online or you're not online, it doesn't really matter. Come and join me. If you're watching this on the repeat, then I just want to talk tonight about, well, this is a Flecky Bennett show. Anybody online yet? Oh, so I've turned the sound off, haven't I?
No.
Here we go. Hang on a second, everybody.
Oh.
Bit of a false start.
It's on mute there.
Right, well, we're on mute now. That's okay. We're having feedback on one of these systems here. So, yes, how you doing? Are you okay? Just a bit of dry ice. Let's give yourself a bit of dry ice. There you go. A bit of dry ice in there now. Oh, I tell you, you can't get the stuff. You can't get the stuff. Just bear with me a moment, everybody. Just bear with me. Teething troubles, teething troubles. No, we're not on mute. We're not on mute. Oh, it's all gone pear-shaped. Be with you all in a second, everybody. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. Right, we should be okay now. See if anybody's online, Emma. Oh, hello there. Is anybody with us tonight so far?
Oh, yes.
Have you got some people who? How many?
have 15.
15. Hello, my friends. We're on now. I'll have a bit more dry ice. There you go. Yes, so I've come on tonight with the Flecky Bennett show. Just going to spend 18 minutes because apparently 18 minutes is the optimum time for a Facebook video. So yeah, I want to just talk about tonight. Each Sunday we're going to come online and do a bit about each of my performances. So the one I want to talk about tonight is the Altrincham Ghost Walk. Altrincham, everybody pronounces it with a G, but it actually hasn't had a G for hundreds of years. Bit of a strange place. But yeah, for a long time now, many of my audience members have said, why don't you do one in Altrincham? And obviously I have to do the research to find out if there's enough stories to look at. The research has to be accurate. I have to work out whether the route works out well. And but one of the main inspirations is in Altrincham, there's a wonderful, wonderful bar, and it's called Mort Sabite, which translates to sudden death. And it's the only bar in the world that's built into a hospital mortuary. And the upstairs bar area used to be the pathology lab. So it's a really interesting place, and obviously appealed to me straight away. And I went in there a few years ago, and it's got 3 ghosts, which I suppose the haunt is. I mean, probably hundreds ago, seeing it was a mortuary, and upstairs was a pathology lab. That's where anybody who'd been murdered would have been taken. So its ghosts are very active inside there. So I started my research with them, and then I worked out that all of Altrincham had some great stories, and there's an old market square that has an original stocks where they used to put people, and there was a whipping post there, and the 2 pubs on the old market are incredibly haunted. And then we go to an old church. And then, I don't know if you've been to Altrincham, you know that it's turned into a foodie paradise. That the market hall is incredible. So I talk about how it used to be around that area, the horrible foods they used to eat. Oh, it was absolutely horrific, the things they used to put in the pies, I'll tell you that. And then you get half hour inside the fantastic market hall with its little pizza shops and coffee shops and real ales. Oh, it's just wonderful. And then after your half hour, we go wandering down England's bravest street. We're so lucky to have that street here in the Northwest, and if you know nothing about it, come along and let me bring it alive for you. And then it's a mixture of comedy and ghost stories and weird facts. And then we end outside Mort Sabite, Sudden Death Bar. And then you can go downstairs and have a drink inside Mort Sabite. It's absolutely wonderful. This is only my 3rd performance of it, and it's coming up this Thursday, and there's just, I think there's 9 tickets remaining. So come and join me. Remember those people that have been on my performances recently? You would have got an email from me. Follow that email, the instructions, and you know what I'm talking about. So that's Altrincham that's coming up this Thursday. So has anybody got any questions about Altrincham? Anybody got any questions about me, Flecky Bennett? Come forth. I have a bit of dry ice waiting for your questions. You have a bit of dry ice. It's not a vape machine, by the way. I bought this £100, specially made. Oh yeah, we're not messing about now. Has anybody any questions there?
Neil Wilkinson asked what you want for your dinner.
What do I want for my dinner? Well, tonight we're going to have toad in Hall. Oh yes, not had that for a long time. Made with real toads. I'll tell you that. No, but come on, come and speak to me. Have you got any questions about Altrincham or, you know, anything you'd like to ask in general?
Joanne wants to know how long the walk lasts.
Joanne, which one?
Merawi?
Oh, I don't know. Well, Joanne, it lasts for 1 hour and 45 minutes. That includes a 30-minute interval inside the market. So we start at 7 o'clock. Your interval's halfway through for half an hour. Then we finish at 8:45 outside Motorbite. And then believe me, I can't wait to get in that bar. It's incredible. And the beers they do, oh my God. There's loads of beers that are named after devils and ghosts. But my favourite is sourdough bread beer. Woo! Have we got another question there, Emma?
Charlie Thomas, Flecky, when will you be able to do any more underground things?
Well, I do an underground thing. I do one in Stockport. I do the Stockport Air Raid Shelter Tour. Yeah, I've been doing that now since, I think, September of last year. And there is just two tickets remaining for the next one in 2 weeks' time on a Thursday night, March the 28th. 2 tickets remaining.
Claire Richardson, sorry, put my teeth in. When will tickets...
Breaking it teeth at budgie.
When will tickets be available for Staircase House?
Well, Staircase House has had to be put back slightly. My friend and colleague at Stockport Council and also the manager of Staircase House and the Air Raid Shelters, one of the managers, we're doing it together. And if you've been on the Air Raid Shelter one, you know that he works with me. But it's down to him really to help me do the research and stuff. And we were going to have a rehearsal this week and they were going to be going on sale straight after that this week. And the first performance is going to be April the 2nd, I believe. But now, unfortunately, he's off ill at the moment and he could be off ill for up to 3 weeks. So that's on the back burner, but it's definitely going to happen. It's just maybe a month later. So we're going to be practice it in April and then it'll be on sale for May. So that's, yeah, so it will happen. But it's just having to wait now for a little bit of a delay.
Thanks, Joanne.
Thank you, Joanne.
I'll
have a bit more dry ice. Look at that.
Tracy Naylor Paul.
Oh, hello, Tracy.
She says half an hour in the food market isn't long enough.
Well,
I couldn't get both the drink and food in that time because it's so busy.
Well, you don't want to be eating at that time. You know, you should have had your tea before you meet me.
And she says, when is the Bolton tours starting?
May, already sold out. June, 9 tickets remaining. So they're up and running. We're going to go there tomorrow to carry on with the rehearsals for it. So yeah, it's exciting stuff. I've had quite a few people from Bolton who said, Flecky, if you can make me love Bolton at night, around all the back streets and passageways, they're going to buy me all my drinks. So the challenge is on.
So keep tuned to Behind the Red Eyes for sneak peek photos.
Yeah, Behind the Red Eyes tomorrow on the website page. That was a bit thick, that one, wasn't it? Behind the Red Eyes. That's my behind the scenes one, so please like and share the page. We'll be bringing some photographs. We'll either go into Bolton tomorrow or the day after. Depends what the weather says, because there's nothing worse than a wet, rainy Bolton.
Claire, I don't know if I should ask that one.
What did you say?
Claire Richardson says, Flecky, when are you going to get Emma a ring?
Well, she's already told you. Ring her neck. Ring her neck.
Yeah, he rings me neck.
No.
Charlie Thomas, will you be doing any more walks in London?
Already do one in London, Charlie. Look on the website. I did a London Ghost and Vampire walk in Highgate. But it's for private booking, so if you want one, organise it. All the prices are on the website page. It's all there on a PDF, so I still do that. But yeah. But mainly in Manchester. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but I used to live in London half the time. So it was easy. I used to do a lot of the public ones there as well. But now I'm fully based in Manchester. So I just travel to London to do private bookings. So it's been a private booking event now for the last 3 years. But I still get private bookings. I did one a couple of weeks ago. So, you know, if you want a private booking, have a look. The prices are there.
Neil wants to know what flavour is your smoke machine.
Do you know what this is?
It's
actually haunted house. And it's supposed to smell like a haunted house but it's supposed to smell like a what do you call it? A funeral parlour. Funeral parlour. It's supposed to smell of old people, death, lilies, and smoke and leather. And it's quite nice actually. I wear it on my Flecky costume as well. I have a cologne spray, but this is one you put inside a smoke machine.
You'll have to give him a good sniff on
yeah,
next
give me a
performance.
good sniff. Yeah, too right. Any other questions?
Is that a Preston accent?
It is, yeah. Why are you from Preston?
That's Joanne Marawi.
Joanne, are you from Preston? Are you a Prestonian? A lot of people think I'm from Bolton actually, because Peter Kay's got a lot to answer for. Everybody thinks anybody sounds like Peter Kay is from Bolton, but no, it's Preston. What we're looking at? Oh yes. Is she from Preston?
I don't know.
Have you not answered yet?
She's not answered.
How many people have you got on?
We've got 9. There's
come and join me.
lots
Come and
watching.
join me.
Keeps popping in with everyone's watching. Melanie, she's just joined.
Oh, Melanie, chip, 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 chip.
Yep, that's the one.
Hi, hello, Melanie, chip, 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 chip. Yeah, well, Melanie was with us on the Cholton one the other night. That was a great night. Because on the Cholton one we do a Ouija board, and it was quite spooky last week actually. I don't get involved with the Ouija board. I don't want to get possessed. But obviously, if I had my finger on the Ouija board, you'd just think I was pushing it. So random people from the audience just go on the board, and we picked up there was a definite woman started speaking in the corner of the room. We all heard it. She said a few different words, and then we asked, "Can you spell your name out?" She spelled her name out, and her name was Wendy. And she said she died in, I think it was 1894, inside that building. That building that we go into, it dates back to 1885. So it's an old police station. So that came through. So I mean, whether you believe that Ouija boards are scientific or they're actually paranormal, it's hard to describe how these things come through. It really is. But I know a lot of people don't believe in them. I'm open-minded. I believe there's a scientific reason why they might work and a paranormal reason, because I've seen things which can't be explained by the scientific, and I've seen things which can be explained by the scientific. But I don't tell my audiences which way to think. You just make your own minds up. So yeah, on the Altrincham one, there is no actual Ouija board session, but we're going inside a morgue at the end. What more do you need? Inside a morgue! And it really is a great night out because it's a foodie capital. So if you like a drink, if you like your food...
If you like free cheese...
Oh yeah, and on Thursday nights as well in Mortsa Bite, subject to availability, they give you free cheese as well. Although if you do come along on Thursday, there is already 21 people booked on for Thursday. So those people, if you see this video, you need to bring cash. Because it's in a basement, they can't get contactless reception for the machines. But there's cash points all around the area, but do bring some cash. Okay. Any other questions?
No. Gordon Crane said thanks for Thursday in Cholton.
Did you enjoy it? Gordon, yes. Hello, Gordon. Are you all right, Gordon? Yeah, we had a great night. Yeah, I know it's Tracy still on.
Yeah, Tracy's still on.
I know it's one of Tracy's favourite performances, isn't it?
Favourite.
She loves it. She loves it because there's 3 pub breaks. I don't blame you, Tracy. I love it for that. I always have a drink with the audience at the interval on that one. Don't have one before because I forget all my lines, I'm a lightweight these days. But yeah, any other questions coming through, Emma? No? How long have we got? Because we're just doing 18 minutes.
No, it's gone off.
Give us an update.
We've got 6 minutes left.
6 minutes. Come on, ask me some questions.
5 minutes left.
5 minutes. Come on, ask me some questions on the Flecky Bennett show. Been working all afternoon on trying to work out a theme tune that Flecky Bennett should have for this show. And the one that I want to go with, nobody likes. But if you want to hear it, you have to just say if you want to hear it. Because I won't be, I'll give you a little rendition of it. I've sang it to a few people. They say it's corny and rubbish that, but if you want to hear what I think would be a good theme tune for the Flecky Bennett show, give us a thumbs up or something. I'll have a get more dry ice. Here we go. Oh, it's lasting a long time, this. Oh, it smells of funeral parlours.
There's no thumbs up coming.
No thumbs up?
No, they don't want to hear it.
Nobody wants to hear what the Flecky Bennett show theme tune should be.
Good, don't encourage him.
Oh, no, we do. We do want to hear it. So yes, if you see this video after, it'll be on the Facebook page. I'll put it on the other pages as well. Come and join me this Thursday on the Altrincham Ghost Walk. It's a great night out. Hopefully the weather will be better. And remember as well, I think this is the last month that we'll be starting in the dark at 7 o'clock. because the lighter nights are coming in. It'll still be great in the summer, but it'll be good to start in the dark. So come along this Thursday, book your tickets. There's just 9 tickets remaining.
Here we go.
Hang on, what's happening?
The thumbs are coming.
What, for the Flecky Bennett
Yeah,
feature? Okay, this is what I reckon. Here we go. Are you ready? Here comes Flecky, the Flecky Bennett Show. Hi! Here comes Flecky, the Flecky Bennett Show. Hi! Here comes Flecky, the Flecky Bennett Show. Here comes Flecky, the Flecky Bennett Show. Oh! Now, come on. That's got to be good. I've got somebody writing the music as well, but that's the idea for that. I think it's dead catchy. Here comes Flecky, the Flecky Bennett Show. Hey, here comes. It's got a right good groove to it, don't you believe? Any other questions, Emma?
Neil Wilkinson, what's the scariest place you've been?
Buxton.
Charlie, it's not an e-liquid, it's like a handheld
It's a proper
smoke machine.
It was manufactured. It's a special dry ice machine.
It's not for smoking.
No, you couldn't smoke it, Charlie. You could try. The scariest place I've been. I think I mentioned this last time, but I think it really is got to be in where I do the Tavern of the Dead, the Shakespeare Inn, because that upstairs room where there's 2 suicides. It's incredibly spooky, and because we spend 45 minutes doing a paranormal investigation, we get loads of activity up there. It's incredible. So come along to that as well. I mean, the Tavern of the Dead, there's not one this month, but there's one next month, and again, there's only a few tickets remaining, but it'd be great. It's great fun. But the Tavern, Shakespeare Inn, the oldest pub in Manchester, not allowed to be called that because it used to live in Chester. So it was built in 1656. Incredibly spooky. I know most of my audiences have been on the Tavern of the Dead, and they can vouch for it. It's a really weird atmosphere in that room, because there was 2 suicides there from the 1890s. So not modern suicides, but, you know, it's in the fabric of the building. It really is. Any other questions, Emma?
No.
Last bit of dry ice there.
No.
What's our timings like?
We've got 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes. So yes, well yeah, and this year it's 10 years of Flecky this year. So that means I'm 10 years old this year. I should have a big badge. I am 10. The original Ghost Walk, which is the one in the city centre, that is 10 years old. What date is it? Do you remember?
13th of July.
13th of July is exactly 10 years of Flecky. And I'm thinking about doing some special events, doing sort of an evening with Flecky Bennett upstairs in Lock 91, because it can be made out into a theatre space. Because a lot of people, I have a drink with quite a lot of the audience after, and they always ask me, how did you start this? What made you give you the idea? What does the name Flecky Bennett mean? By the way, if you come on the Altrincham Ghost Walk on Thursday, you'll find out why I'm called Flecky Bennett. So I'm going to think of us doing some of these 10 years of Flecky events, maybe the first half as myself, and then come on as Flecky Bennett in the second half. Talk about my life before that, what led up to it, the acting work I got, being at the Royal Exchange, being in Coronation Street, being in Bad Girls, all that stuff. I went to drama school, the same drama school as Steve Coogan. And then second half of all about how I devised all this character and how I devised the performances. But yeah, I've got 11 different performances now, more coming soon. Somebody wanted me to have a look at Bury, maybe, doing one around Bury, so I'm going to look into that as well. But Bolton's the next one up. And Staircase House. But the next performance you can buy tickets for, come and join me, you Fleckers and Fleckettes, is on Thursday night. It's coming Thursday on the Altrincham Ghost Walk. And with that, if there's no more questions...
Oh, we've still got a minute.
If there's no more questions, I'm going to round it up now. Have a great night, everybody. Enjoy your Sunday dinners. I'm going to have toad in the hall made with real toads. So, my friends, one last bit of dry ice. Good night. God bless. See you on Thursday.
Bye.